the most anticipated earnings releases for the week of October 13th, 2025. Presented by earningswhispers. Okay, here we go. The third quarter earnings season gets fully underway this week. There are just 80 companies scheduled to report, but that includes all the big banks and other important names such as TSMC. This week will be mostly about the financials, with 24 S&P 500 companies within the financial sector. But earnings will pick up from here, and at least for the large caps, peak during the last week of October. When I say earnings season starts this week, I don't mean on Monday. Only Fastenal is scheduled to report. The fundamentals for Fastenal have been trending higher and expectations are high going into earnings, just as the stock is starting to look vulnerable. Tuesday is the big day. We consider JPMorgan's earnings release as the typical start of earnings season. But this quarter, there is more interest in BlackRock. The market was at an all-time high before Friday's sell-off, and that helps asset managers as they mark to market. But it is all about regulatory changes around mutual funds and ETFs that is driving the optimism for BlackRock. For JPMorgan, the focus will be more about the state of the consumer. And so far, the consumer appears to be stable, with trends improving during the quarter. We'll get results from ASML Wednesday morning. The company reported rather disappointing results last quarter, but sentiment was near multi-year lows. And by the time the stock recovered to the $800 level, short interest was near a multi-year high. That forced a short squeeze above 800. Now, short interest is still high and sentiment remains low, but both have improved, and there are still plenty of people on the wrong side of the move higher. After the close on Wednesday, we will get results from United Airlines. It is the airline most likely to have similar results as Delta just posted last week. TSMC will report results early Thursday morning. The company already pre-announced positive results, so the focus will be on guidance. The trend is your friend until it ends. After the close, we'll get Interactive Brokers, which touched a new all-time high on Friday before selling off with the overall market. Despite the strong price, investors haven't completely gotten on board. Most of the interest on Friday morning will be on SLB. The stock has been a laggard among the laggards, and expectations are low as the stock attempts to break down. By the time Ally Financial reports, we'll know more about the consumer, but not as much about the auto lending business. The former appears stronger than the latter. If you didn't notice, the market sold off on Friday and volatility spiked. Given that, volatility probably isn't as elevated as you might expect for the companies reporting earnings this week. One standout is Infosys, which may be behind the curve some when it comes to AI. But the story here is the downside risks due to H-1B visas. Traders are looking for a double-digit move on earnings. Finally, looking out over the next month, we see nearly all of third quarter earnings season now on the calendar. There are some names missing from this. Amazon should tell us this week that they are going to report during the last week of October. And Palantir should tell us this week that they will report during the first week of November. Most of what you care about, though, has given an official date for earnings.
Shh.